how to use your hands to heal. When I say your hands, you're also using your arms. And there are a lot of simple ways to focus your actual energy through your hands, and how you can actually use your hands to receive energy from outside. Now, I know a lot of scientific people among you are going to say, what the heck are you talking about? But the simple techniques that I'm going to show you have been used for, I think, millions of years, but at least thousands of years, and they've certainly been documented. Now, in every culture, they use hands in different ways, but hands have always been used to heal. So what I want you to understand is right now, I am holding myself in what I consider a prayerful manner. And what I mean is my hands are upheld, and they can receive energy from outside myself. Now, if someone is in the room and I want to basically direct my energy towards that person, I then hold my hands up, just with the palms going forward. Now, you can use this same moment to recognize that something is coming in to your body from outside, just as you are allowing perhaps your pain to move from you. So this is a very important exercise, just holding your hands up, very simply. Now, many times people through the ages have held their hands in a prayerful manner like this. In fact, very famous paintings, there's a very famous painting by Gur of just a person's hands holding together. Now that also moves the energy between one side of your body to the other side of your body. And you have each of your fingers touching. It's very important that they do. And your thumb also. Now, if your hands are hurting, this is one of the ways that you can go into a relaxed position, but you can actually, from the very top of your fingers and bring all your fingers down, you can bring the energy through your hands all the way down your elbows, and you can feel that your body then relaxes. Okay? You can also bring it together and keep it very flat. That's another way. And then usually raise your elbows. Now, if you've learned anything about yoga or various other practices from around the world, you'll find that all of these kind of motions mean something. Reiki is one very popular type of energy healing, and they use their hands in particular poses to bring energy in. But I want you to recognize that every time you use your hands, you can create a different type of energy flow in your body, and you can relax in a different way. So this is a very well-known pose in the East. We hardly ever use this in the West. In the West, we have a tendency to use this pose. A lot of times you'll see paintings with Jesus using his fingers in this manner. And the wonderful thing about that is you're directing both up and down and through your body. Anytime you bring your fingers together like this or like this, anytime you do that, you have energy flowing through that opening. It's very important for you to recognize that it may not feel like anything to you at first, but over time, becoming aware and using your posture this way, it's going to make a great difference. In using your fingers to do this, you're also going to change the way that you have your shoulders and the way that you hold your neck, and you'll be able to move your head back and forth. So many times we're humped over at a computer. I do the same thing. And it's a terrible situation. So I have to stand up and I have to move my hands. Now, it's very important to say, for example, if you have a pain in your shoulder, you don't necessarily need to put your hand right on your shoulder. You can. And you can massage it and things like that. But everyone has seen Reiki, or if you haven't, just Google it. And you'll see that there are hundreds and hundreds of YouTube videos. And the reason there's so many is because there's so many different types of ways to heal yourself. So what I would say is you find out where your energy is coming out to. And you can do that by just moving your hand up and down a little bit. And it'll kind of bounce. You'll almost feel like there's something rubber outside of it. Now, maybe you won't feel that the first time. Maybe you won't feel that the second time. Just continue to make that a practice. Donna Eden is a very well-known energy practitioner. And she started a practice back in the 70s. And people didn't even recognize that there was something that's called body energy. And what is wonderful about science now is we have such sensitive measures. We can now find that each of us has a different frequency. And we have different vibrations through our body. And your hands can be used as an instrument. So what I want you to start to take away from this video is that your hands and how you use them is a very wonderful way to create healing in your own body. I'm not even asking you to go out and heal anyone else. I'm simply saying that you can just use your hands to soothe yourself, to calm yourself. Say you've had a very bad day. Everybody has bad days. Stuff happens. So when you go home, just say, I am going to relax. Another way that you can do this is you can bring your energy down, all the way down, and then just move it through your feet. Now, some people actually just take their hands and they touch different parts of their bodies, and you can do that very softly. All right? Every different pose that you use on different parts of your body is going to change how your body energy is moving. Some people use their hands to tap, okay? Different energy points along your meridian. Now they can call this zones. There's a lot of different ways that people describe this. People from Indian tradition, they talk about chakras. And in a lot of ways, using your chakra system is simply using your energy that's outside of your body to move in such a way that your body can then heal. So what I'm going to say to you is think of your hands, your arms, your feet as healing instruments and use them accordingly.